Oh, well, now I know why you gave up so easily before. You were waiting for reinforcements.
Philip, this is not a battle, even though I'm sure you would like to make it
I am
one.
trying to do what is best for my daughter.
Philip, that's what we all want.
Right, but I'm sure the two of you are positive that you know exactly what that is.
I know that this family should be united in whatever decision is made concerning Lizzie.
You're right. About that, you are right. And as a family, we will be united. Beth and I will make the decision, and the two of you will go along with it.
Philip, Alan just told me what happened up at the cabin. I mean, what Lizzie did. Now, in hindsight, do you really think that this intervention was a good idea? See, no, and neither did I.
Alexandra tried to talk to Lillian and tell her as much while there was still time to stop. But Lillian would not listen to Alexandra.
Come on. Do you really think that Beth and Lillian did any good? Because everything, they just made things worse. Come on. Now they're even talking about institutionalizing her and what? You're listening to them?
You know what? No, I'm not sure that this was necessarily a bad thing. At least it brought it all out into the open. That may be good, because now we can deal with it and go on from here.
Yes, fine. Let's go on, but
Right.
Let's go in the right direction this time. Let's not go in the direction that these misguided Raines women want to lead us in. For heaven's, look, I love Beth, but we all know she has had her own issues.
Yeah, Lillian as well, Philip,
All right.
and you know that.
No, of course you want to listen to them. Listen to their opinions, just as I hope you're going to listen to our opinions. But ultimately, Philip, you're the only one qualified to make this kind of a decision. And you have to do it very, very carefully. Because whatever you decide here today, right now, is going to affect your daughter for the rest of her life. Philip, I know this feels dire right now, and you want to take strong action, and you should.
Just make sure it's the right action.
Look, Lizzie already feels branded. She feels different than her peers. It's not just her social position, but for heaven's sakes, all the tragedies she's endured.
Yes, the business with Carl, her leukemia.
For heaven's sake, she's already been in a mental institution. I mean, thank goodness it was long enough ago that maybe nobody remembers. But, Philip, if you send her away now...
Yes, here she is, about to enter her senior year in school.
The whole town will find out about this.
Not to mention the press.
This is exactly the kind of thing that'll follow her around. It'll go follow all the way through college. The rest of her life, no one will ever look at her the same way. She will be branded.
And for nothing, Philip, because she does not have to go away to receive help.
No, she doesn't. We can take care of her right here. We've got all our resources. We can give her 24-hour care, everything she needs.
Yes, and let's not forget, she's acting out because she feels her family has abandoned her. And if you send her away, Philip, all of her fears will be confirmed.
What do you think?
Philip, please, you can take care of her right here. You've got all the resources, and that way she can have the full support of the family.
Oh, I knew it.
Where's Lizzie?
She's fine. She's riding back with Harley. I knew we'd come here and find the two of you strong-arming him.
Oh, please, Lillian.
Don't listen to them, Philip. Not if you love your little girl.
Lillian, I know how much you love Lizzie. But please, let's be honest about this. You have been hell-bent on having her committed. You won't even entertain another alternative.
Alex, our little Lizzie, she just threatened to kill herself. Does that mean nothing to you?
Of course it means...
Okay, stop it. This is between Philip and me, and only Philip and me. Yes?
Yes.
Philip, if you had seen her at that cabin, she was completely out of control. For a few minutes, she wasn't even our little girl. I didn't recognize her.
It's true, Philip.
She tried to slit her wrists with this. You can ask Carly. She was there. What's going on with Lizzie is too big for us to handle on our own. And I know that you two don't believe that, but it's true. I don't want to send her away any more than you do. But what choice do we have? We have to. And I mean we, Philip, because you have to sign off on this too. Please, say that you'll go along with this before it's too late. Before we lose Lizzie for good.
Philip's thinking.
All we've been doing is thinking we need to do something.
Well, I'll tell you one thing we're not going to do is send my granddaughter off to some nut house.
Alan, it is called a psychiatric hospital.
She needs more help than we can give her.
All right, Beth, if you send her off to a place like that, she'll be branded for life. Now, is that really what you have in mind for your daughter?
Beth. Look, I want Lizzie to get the help that she needs, no matter what it takes.
So you agree with me?
But I am not going to put her through more trauma than she has already been through.
What are you saying, Philip?
Maybe if I spend more time with her, maybe if I keep a closer eye on her.
Yes, good. Then it's settled. Lizzie stays here.
Nothing's settled, Alex.
Oh, I know that look.
What look?
The look that says you've made your decision and are debating whether or not to let the rest of us in on it.
Beth, the thought of putting our little girl into an institution.
She needs help,
I know
Philip,
she
and she
needs
needs
help.
it now.
I understand that, but why are you so sure that she can't get it here?
Because we've tried. And Felicia Boudreau is an excellent psychiatrist, but outpatient care can only do so much.
Lizzie has been manipulating us all, Philip, and she is really good at it.
Oh, that is ridiculous, Lillian. Elizabeth is just a child.
Yeah, she's a child, but she grew up way too fast. We keep accepting her version of things because we want to believe it, but she is living a lie.
All right, Lillian, I'm just about ready to kick that soapbox right out from under you.
Alex, can we just focus? Lizzie needs a controlled environment to deal with her feelings. This house is not a controlled environment.
Pardon me, no offense, Beth, please, but I don't think you're really in any position to start giving mental health advice.
I'm Lizzie's mother.
Yes, you've had a great deal of her own problems.
Which I have worked very
Alex,
hard at overcoming.
I'm not sure it's in your best interest to bring up mental health.
All right. Enough, all of you. Now that we've decided that Lizzie is staying here, I think we need to...
We have not decided that, Alan.
What have we decided? I've lost track.
Lillian, labeling Elizabeth a mental health case would brand her for life.
It's better than labeling her a criminal. And I, for one, am willing to take that risk if it will prevent her from another stunt like she pulled today.
Would you
with
stop
a piece
calling
of
it a
glass.
stunt,
She's not
Mother?
a circus
All
animal.
right, can we
people.
please get back to Lizzie?
She and Harley should be here any minute, Philip.
Yes, and we need to make a decision before they get here.
I need a martini. Where's Thomas?
Let's go back
Why
to
are
the
you
room.
two
Yes,
so
I got
dead?
it.
All right, wait a minute.
Her.
Sending
Little
her
bit of
away.
stay
She
in
needs
the-
to be with us.
Hold it! I have a solution. Okay. I'll move back into the house. It's another set of eyes on Lizzie, and maybe if I'm here, maybe if we're both here under the same roof with her, it'll give her some of the reassurance that she is looking for. How can we possibly blame this kid for being confused about her family? We're spread out all over the place.
Good, Philip. Good. I'll move back in, too. Well, we don't want to overwhelm her. I think probably Philip's presence will be enough.
I think Lillian should move in, too.
What?
I mean, obviously, we will keep up with her sessions with Felicia, but I don't think it can hurt us to have a medical professional around as much as possible. You're her grandmother. Would you consider doing that?
Oh, Philip, I mean, you know I stand by the hospital idea, but if this is the solution you and Beth have come to, of course I'll do it. I mean, I'll do anything for Lizzie.
Okay. Beth?
Well, what do you want me to say, Philip? From everyone's rush to move back in here, it's obvious no one thinks I'm capable of mothering my own daughter.
That's not it. That's not it at all.
Right now, Lizzie needs more than one pair of arms to hold her.
Right.
And the more, the better.
Well, maybe it was a bad idea sending Lizzie back with Harley, huh? Why? I'm just saying they seem to be taking the long road getting back.
Yes, they are. They're taking the scenic route.
At a time like this?
Harley wanted some one-on-one time to help diffuse the situation.
Diffuse the situation. Are you making it sound like Lizzie's some sort of ticking time bomb?